we have this an incredible clip of Republican Ken Buck of Colorado again arguing on CNN that, quote, both sides are at fault. But it's rightly pointed out that there was a side of attack, you know, the ones that were responsible on Capitol Hill who created this destruction. So let's play that clip real quick.
And to say that there's one speech or one incident that caused this group of people to storm the Capitol is just not accurate. What I'm trying to suggest to you is that both sides are at fault, and that in America, we need to be very careful of the words.
How did the other side? First of all, you keep saying sides here. I keep telling you, I'm not sure Liz Cheney and Nancy Pelosi are on any sides together. You keep saying both sides. What on earth did any other side do than the side that invaded the U.S. Capitol, where I believe you're sitting right now?
I'm actually standing in one of the House office buildings, but what did the other side do? What you're asking me what Democrats have done?
1 week ago, when the Capitol was overrun. I don't understand who is to blame for that other than the people who overran the Capitol and the people who may, and whether or not you agree they did or not, the people who spoke before and may have incited that mob to overrun the Capitol.
So what stands out to me here, and I was on Fox News the day after debating a former congressman as well, and I was like, why are you politicizing this? They're white supremacists. Are you saying that white supremacists are the Republican Party and you think that the Democrats, it's only Democrats who are against that? Because that's the tell here. The tell is these guys are making it about political divisions when there are a lot of Republicans who don't want to be part of that, but they're making about political divisions because that guy, Representative Buck, relies on those voters to get elected. And that's a shirt that he wore. Thank you so much for sharing that, Dorsey. Both sides, kill them all.
If that guy hasn't used the N-word once in his life, I don't know what to. I don't believe in. No.
Someone go through his Twitter, please.
Yeah, I mean, I will say that I was upset that Democrats were they weren't anywhere this weekend. They kind of let Republicans jam this unity thing and capture the narrative. It was very upsetting to me. They didn't even want to impeach them for a while. Dick Durbin said there was no appetite for that. So, Democrats certainly are afraid to take action generally. And I think that it's great that they've been pushed that way. And I think that needs to continue. But yeah, Republicans need to I'm surprised they're not trying to separate themselves from it. They're not trying to say, oh, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. That's what's surprising to me, because they could very easily say, oh, those are the extremists in our party, and that's the Trump faction. But they're so afraid of their base. And what's the most amazing thing to me is they're saying, we need unity. If you impeach Donald Trump, there will be more violence. And so what they're saying is we need to negotiate with terrorists. We need to let the terrorists win, because otherwise, and the term terrorist I know isn't, I don't know if we want to use it or not for this sort of situation, but we need to go. Famously, the U.S. doesn't negotiate with terrorists. They want to do that. They just want to let them storm the Capitol, because otherwise they'll have their feelings hurt and do it again, or shoot up other cities. And we just let that happen.
Yeah, I believe this right here. This is what I think about this situation. I don't think the Justice Department. I think Biden should ask the current Justice Department to just give it 7 days. I don't want anything close and tied to Trump to be prosecuting these people. You know why? Because when Biden gets in, he's going to have a more progressive Justice Department. And two things that I want to add here. There was a noose that was in the Capitol. Yep. And then there was a black person that was attacked. That's right. So I want hate crimes. I want a whole bunch of hate crimes. I want everybody in that building to be an accessory to a hate crime. Let's go ahead and add that to let's add some federal goosebye to this whole situation, because if not, we need to set a precedent forever, right? Mm-hmm. 74 million people voted for Donald Trump. Now I think at least 40 million of those people were complete racists, and the other portion of them were, supportive of racism. So if that's how bad we are, we gotta beat it back and show that there are consequences for these actions from a federal level. Because let me tell you something, once again, and I think it should be brought up every time we talk about this, if that was 3,000, 4,000 black people.
That's right. Oh, it would have been a massacre. It would have been a horrifying. Yeah. Simon, what are your thoughts on this?
I mean, in a weird way, and I know this isn't what that Republican representative was saying, but in a weird way, both parties do bear some responsibility, like on a macro level, for like the rise of fascism and like allowing that to fester in this country. But I think this is an interesting direction that Republicans are taking. I mean, Lauren Boebert said something similar. You were playing her words today on the House floor about trying to deflect responsibility for the GOP allowing, like specifically courting and like trying to like courting white supremacists into their voting bloc and trying to like allow this stuff to bubble until it boils and over and creates this kind of violence, to deflect responsibility by saying that the Democrats are equally at fault, which is kind of ridiculous. But yeah, I don't know.
We got a lot of work to do. We as progressives in holding our Democrats, the neoliberals who could very easily move away from being bold on this and actually taking, I mean, it's not just that we have 7 days. They have 7 days to take that anger that they're feeling right now, that personalized anger, and that they were personally attacked, that's been good, and let it fester so that on day one of the Biden administration, they actually do something bold. Because, you know, we do have all you know, the Senate and the Congress and the presidency right now. And as a result, we have an opportunity to really push, you know, there's no Mitch McConnell to blame it on. We have a real opportunity now to be bold. And thank God for the squad, because we wouldn't have had impeachment number 1, probably wouldn't have impeachment number 2. We wouldn't have the resolution that Cori Bush has put forward. And look how much that has put many Republicans into a tight spot. So I think we have an opportunity here, not just to make sure our neoliberals in the center who are in control stay on them, but we actually have an opportunity to pull over some Republicans who are embarrassed and actually don't need those voters to stay in office. So, all right, Marcus, Simon, Jordan, always a pleasure. Thank you for joining us for this very special Nomiki show. And if you are watching us on Twitch, thank you. I got to give you a shout out because we just joined on Twitch, and yesterday we had a little tech issue and everyone showed up on Twitch. So thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody on YouTube. Go check out Clickbaity Political Thirst Trap. I always mix up the words.
Yes, that's it.
You have new time now. What time are you guys airing?
8:30 to 9:30. We also still have a morning show, but it's called The Morning Trap right now. That's a little bit more inclusive because we get ratchet.
In the morning?
Oh, in the evening.
Oh, in the evening. Okay. Yeah. I thought it was in the morning. I was like, wow.
Yeah. Come drink some cognac with me and Dr. West sometime.
I'm happy to join. I'm on dry January though. So it's gotta be in February.
Okay. Gotcha.
In February. Don't tempt me right now, because if there's any time to be drinking, to do day drinking, it's right now.
Right.
All right, everybody. Thank you guys for joining us. Thanks for watching and listening to The Nomiki Show. But remember to click like and subscribe on YouTube, and please share on social media. If you're not already a patron, please join us for as low as $5 a month on patreon.com/The Nomiki Show for early and special content. That investment makes a huge difference. We are not corporate media raking in the dough. It's really you guys that are keeping us going. So please consider being a patron. And to our current patrons, thank you so much. We are incredibly grateful to you. We also now have swag. So check us out on thenomikishow.com to get your mugs, your totes, and your stickers.